Most freelancers think about taxes once a year. They scramble in April, hunt for receipts, guess at deductions, and usually end up overpaying because they ran out of time to plan. The freelancers who pay the least in taxes are not doing anything complicated. They are simply doing the right thing at the right time, month by month, all year long. This video gives you the exact calendar. We are going to walk through every month of the year, January through December, so you know precisely what to do and when to do it. Quarterly payments, bookkeeping routines, year-end moves, all of it mapped out. Welcome to the Freelancer's Wealth Blueprint. We help freelancers and self-employed professionals master taxes, build wealth, and keep more of what they earn. If that sounds like what you need, subscribe and hit the bell so you never miss a video. Let us start at the beginning of the year. January is your foundation month. This is when you receive your 1099 NEC forms from clients who paid you $600 or more during the previous year. These must be sent to you by January 31st. Do not wait for them passively. Reach out to every client you invoiced and confirm they have your correct information. While you wait, pull up your bookkeeping records from the previous year and reconcile your total income against your bank deposits. January is also when your fourth quarter estimated tax payment from the prior year is due, on January 15th. If you missed it, pay it now to minimize penalties. February is your tax prep month. Gather every 1099 you received. Compare each one against your own records. If a number does not match, contact that client immediately. Organize your expense records into categories: home office, mileage, software, professional development, insurance, supplies. If you use accounting software, run a profit and loss report for the full prior year and review every line. February is the month to find missing deductions before you file. March is when you should either file your return or file an extension. If your records are clean and complete, file early. Early filers get refunds faster and avoid the April rush. If you are not ready, file Form 4868 for an automatic 6-month extension. But here is what most freelancers get wrong. An extension to file is not an extension to pay. You still owe any taxes due by April 15th. Estimate what you owe and pay it with your extension request. April is the biggest month on the calendar. April 15 is both your tax return deadline and the due date for your first quarterly estimated tax payment for the current year. If you are filing your prior year return and paying Q1 estimated taxes for the current year at the same time, make sure you do not confuse the two payments. Use IRS Direct Pay or EFTPS and label each payment for the correct tax year. After you file, take 30 minutes to review what you paid last year. If your tax bill surprised you, your quarterly estimates for this year need to be higher. May is your systems check month. Review your bookkeeping setup. Are you categorizing expenses consistently? Is your mileage log up to date? Are you saving receipts for every business purchase? May is also a great month to review your pricing. If your income went up but your profit margin went down, figure out why. Raise your rates, cut unnecessary expenses, or restructure how you deliver your services. June brings your second quarterly estimated tax payment. Due June 16. Pay it on time. Before you submit the payment, do a quick mid-year income check. Pull up your profit and loss statement for January through May. If your income is significantly higher or lower than you projected, adjust your remaining quarterly payments accordingly. Underpaying all year leads to penalties. Overpaying all year means you gave the IRS an interest-free loan. July is your mid-year financial review. You are halfway through the year, and you now have enough data to project your full-year income with reasonable accuracy. Multiply your average monthly net profit by 12. That number tells you roughly where you will land. Use it to estimate your total tax liability and compare it against what you have already paid in quarterly estimates. If there is a gap, increase your Q3 and Q4 payments. July is also the time to evaluate whether you should make a retirement contribution. If you have a solo 401k or SEP IRA, contributions reduce your taxable income dollar for dollar. August is maintenance month. Reconcile your books for the first 7 months. Categorize any transactions you have been putting off. Back up your financial records. Review your business insurance policies to make sure coverage is current. If you use subcontractors, confirm you have a W-9 on file for each one. You will need that information in January when you issue their 1099s. September brings your third quarterly estimated tax payment, due September 15th. By now, you have a clear picture of your annual income, so this payment should be your most accurate one yet. September is also the extended filing deadline. If you filed an extension back in April, your return is due now, specifically October 15th for most filers. But use September to finalize everything so you are not rushing in October. October is your year-end planning month, and this is where the real tax savings happen. Review your projected income and look for legal ways to reduce your taxable income before December 31st. Purchase business equipment or software you need. Prepay business expenses that are due in January. Make or increase retirement contributions. If you are considering a SEP IRA, you have until your tax filing deadline to set one up and contribute, but a solo 401k must be established by December 31st of the current year. Start the paperwork now. November is execution month. Whatever tax-saving moves you identified in October, execute them now. Do not wait until the last week of December. Make your retirement contributions. Buy that equipment. Schedule and pay for professional development. If you owe state estimated taxes, check your state's deadlines as they sometimes differ from federal dates. November is also the month to start organizing your records for the year-end close. December is your final opportunity. Any deductible expenses must be paid by December 31st to count for the current tax year. Max out your retirement contributions if you can. Run a final profit and loss report and compare it against your projections from July. Set up your bookkeeping categories and chart of accounts for the new year. Create your tax document folder for the upcoming filing season. And prepare your quarterly estimated tax payment for Q4, which is due January 15th. That is your full year, 12 months of specific actions that keep you organized, penalty-free, and paying the least amount of tax you legally owe. Print this calendar. Set monthly reminders. Follow it and you will never scramble at tax time again. Subscribe for more tax strategies built for freelancers. See you in the next one. This content is for educational purposes only and does not constitute tax advice. Consult a qualified tax professional for guidance specific to your situation.